Before 13-year-old Alexandra Rollins and her family discovered this free resource, she says she struggled with the social isolation caused by the pandemic. Since then, however, she says things have changed.
Probably from 6th grade, it's been kind of difficult because, when you're entering the teenage mind, you're developing hormones and you're going through what a typical teenager goes through.
Many of us can relate to the angst and moodiness that came with our teenage years, but compound that with the social isolation many kids faced or are facing this year. And for this 13-year-old, that resulted in an online conversation her mom, Brandy, found very alarming.
Suicidal talk between 3 girls. And mine was one of those girls.
Unsure what to do, Brandy Rollins brought her daughter Alexandra to the Harbor, a free counseling resource for minors.
They were so nice, and she was like, "You're doing everything, you're doing what you can," and stuff like that.
After assessing Alexandra, the threat was deemed not as urgent as first appeared, but that didn't negate the fact that distance learning made her feel tired and uninspired.
When you're staying in a house for 6 hours staring at a computer, there's nothing to see in that.
For other kids, these circumstances may have even resulted in lashing out or physical violence. Among juvenile crimes last year, Metro says their top call was this.
Domestic disturbances by far. They're stuck at home. And what happens at home? It's, tensions may rise, so we're getting a lot of domestic disturbances.
Data from City of North Las Vegas alone shows domestic battery was by far the most frequent juvenile arrest last year. And while police say they do commonly use the harbors as places for kids to get help instead of punishment, the harbors also accept walk-ins. That's what Alexandra did, and boy, is she glad she did.
I've been a lot happier since I've been there.
She now goes every Saturday for group therapy with other kids and to meet with her mentor on staff, Leland, who she says inspires her.
He'll understand. He's not judging you off of what you're feeling.
He's strict with them. He doesn't baby them. He's not like, hey, but he talks to them like he's their level.
All 4 harbor locations across the Las Vegas Valley are free and don't require insurance.
It's good that it's free for every family, and that they seem to really care.
Coming up in our 6 o'clock newscast, I'll have more on how this can be a possible source of help and hope for your family. As I previously reported, a 5th harbor location will soon open in Henderson, likely by the end of the year. Reporting live, I'm Maddie White, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.